Okay, all right. Let me tell you this last thing. So my husband does work for that big mobile home company, and he has worked for them for over 25 years, and it's been a blessing to our family. But one of the perks there that they give us is they send us on these trips, unbelievable trips, all over the world. And I've loved them, and it's been wonderful, but a little stressful at the same time, because most of the time it's somewhere tropical. And that's in late January, early February. But sometimes it'll be like Alaska, somewhere like that. Sometimes it's been overseas, but say for instance Alaska, and we sign up for excursions before we go. And let me tell you, I don't mind an excursion. I want to go and kiss a husky puppy in the mouth. Do that. But oh no. Everybody that goes signs up for these scary, scary excursions. One time we went to Alaska, and my husband signed us up to go on a float plane to see a glacier. And we walk up to this dock, and there's this little float plane floating in the water. And they line us up on this dock, and this little crusty man with a pack of Marlboro Reds comes up to me and says, "What do you weigh?" And I lied. And I watched 9 more people. He asked 9 more people, and I watched them all lie. And I thought, oh my Lord, we're gonna go down. We all get in this tiny little float plane, and we've got on, they put these big old headphones on us, and somebody's narrating. I think it's Wink Martindale. And all of a sudden, this little man starts pumping his foot, and that's how we get in the air. He's pumping that plane. And I don't know if I saw a glacier. I don't know if I saw one. One, because, it was all white everywhere, but also I was praying. And I took my purse handles and took them around my neck and put that purse on in case somebody needed to identify my body. There was another time that we went to Alaska, and my husband signed us up for the largest zip line in North America. And we got on a rickety school bus with a high school boy driving that was high on marijuana. And he drove us up to the top of that mountain, and we all got out, and he said, "Okay, listen, there's a couple of grizzlies that live up here. If they pop up out of that rock, just run." All right, let me tell y'all that being from Adams, Tennessee, we went on vacations, but my mom and dad had a farm. They still have their farm, and they raised me and my sister, put us through school. They had a meat processing plant, and they did everybody's meat in Middle Tennessee and Kentucky, and so they worked like Trojans. So we went on vacations, but it was, we couldn't go far most of the time, but we'd go to Florida every once in a while, and most of the time we'd go to Gatlinburg, because my little daddy loves Gatlinburg, and he still loves it. And I try to take him when I can. And this is the one memory they have of me growing up, and they bring it up every Thanksgiving and Christmas. And they say, "Remember when we were in Gatlinburg and Leanne was 18 months old and ate that cigarette butt off the ground?" And I think, is that the only thing y'all remember about me? So I had never been on these kind of trips that I'm talking about. So most of the time these trips are somewhere tropical, and that's all wonderful. And I don't mean to sound that I'm not grateful for it, but that means that I've got to go and try on a bathing suit in the dead of winter before the end of January, early February, and I'd rather take a bullet. And I'm sure there's some girls here tonight that love to try on a bathing suit in the dead of winter. But us East Tennessee girls like to eat pork sausage. And I've been prepping for this trip for 25 years, and I think every year I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better. I'm going to tone. I'm going to do better, and I don't have to buy a miracle suit this year. I won't have to buy a one-piece bathing suit with a girdle in it. No. And don't ever buy a lavender one. Okay. I can't even think about going on one of these trips until I can get through Christmas. And I don't mean to sound like everything falls on me, but everything falls on me. I love my family, but they don't do anything to help me. I do all the decorating, the cooking, the cleaning, the wrapping, the shopping, all that. Last year, on December the 24th, my husband said to me, "Can I help you do anything?" And I said, "I'm going to beat you to death." And I can't think about this trip because I got to get ready for Christmas, and I get so torn up that I want to take to the bed. I want to take to the bed, but I can't take to the bed because if I take to the bed, nobody's going to have Christmas. And in my twisted mind, I think, oh, I can lose 40 pounds in 4 weeks. Yeah, I'll be all right. I can just do Weight Watchers again because that's been so successful for me. I've done every diet in the world. My mama and my sister and I took Dexatrim. When I was 17 years old, I'm the youngest. You could buy it everywhere. Do y'all remember Dexatrim? Yeah. It was speed. We took speed as a family. We would take Dexatrim and our heads would itch and we'd fight in the yard. We did.